What happens when a man stops pretending to be human? Not just evil, but fueled by hate. Hate for people, hate for life, hate for himself. His name was Karl Panzram, and he didn't ask for forgiveness. He didn't beg for mercy. He wanted to be executed. He confessed to assaulting over 1,000 men, murdering at least 21 people, and torturing boys across 3 continents. And then he said, and I quote, "For all these things, I am not the least bit sorry. But what most people don't know is this. Everything that was done to him as a child might explain everything he became." Born in 1891 in Minnesota to a poor Prussian family, Karl was the youngest of 8 children. His father abandoned the family early on. He was arrested at age 8 for being drunk. By 11, sent to Minnesota training school. This place was advertised as a school, but was really a house of horrors. A rarely known detail is that there was a building called the Paint Shop. Boys were taken there for beating and sexual abuse. Karl said he was never the same again. He came out twisted, vengeful, and determined to live for evil. He had constant run-ins with the law, burglary, theft, arson. Then he joined the US Army at the age of 15, lying about his age, arrested for desertion. Then sent to Leavenworth Federal Penitentiary, where he was beaten daily. After prison, he became even more violent, not reformed. A lesser-known fact is that he once escaped prison by hiding in a delivery cart and almost froze to death during his escape. Found days later, half dead, and still refused to talk. He travelled the US, Mexico, and South America using stolen boats and aliases on one stolen ship. He raped and killed the entire crew, then sank the ship. He often lured young boys with food or jobs, then raped, beat, or killed them. Karl confessed that he sometimes regretfully let victims go only to stalk and kill them later out of rage at his own weakness. He once burned down a church just to watch it fall. He was finally arrested for burglary in 1928, under the alias Jeff Baldwin. While in jail, a young officer named Henry Lesser treated him kindly. That small kindness made Karl confess he gave Lesser over 40,000 words of handwritten confession. That document gave us everything we know about him today. Panzram wrote, "I hate the whole damn human race. I prey upon the weak, harmless in the unsuspecting." He asked to be executed, and when he was told he might get clemency, he wrote, "I wish you all had one neck, and I had my hands on it." In 1930, he was hanged at Leavenworth Prison. When the executor asked if he had any last words, he said, "Yes, hurry it up. You Hoosier bastard, I could kill 10 men while you were fooling around. The rope broke the first time they fixed it." And Panzram laughed. Karl gave his body to science, but no one wanted it. Was Panzram born evil or broken beyond repair? Many experts say he was the product of brutal institutions. Some say that even if one adult would have shown him kindness, the world would have been spared of one of the darkest monsters in history. But the truth is, Panzram didn't care. Karl Panzram didn't wear a mask. He told the world who he was. Not for attention, not for pity, but because he thought we were the problem. In his words, "The only thanks you people will ever get from me for your efforts to save me will be that I wish you all had one neck, and I had my hands on it." Maybe the scariest thing about him is that there are more like him out there, hating the world, in silence, watching, waiting, becoming. Don't forget to subscribe for the disturbing truth, one monster at a time.